It's time for our Seen and Unseen segment, where we expose the cultural forces that shape these midterms. For that, we turn to the author of The Wise Men Who Found Christmas, Fox News contributor Raymond Arroyo. All right, Ray, you have some lessons for those seeking public office in the future.
Yeah, you know, these midterms were instructive, Laura. There was much to learn from the candidates who didn't make it. First rule, don't try singing at a campaign event if you can't sing. This is Don Bolduc.
Country road, oh, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road.
Oh, boy. May I recommend the perpetual masked singer for him. The other rule, Laura, is unless you're auditioning for Dancing with the Wannabe Stars, which could be career options for these next two candidates, don't dance in public like Stacey or Beto.
For a yellow bone, long hair star. Thick in the hips, come get in my car. I'm looking for a yellow bone, long hair star. Thick in the hips, come get in my car.
I don't know what one of those
How
words
is that
was.
qualifying for office, Laura? How does that prove your leadership ability? I ask you.
Well, remember Obama actually could sing. So when he sang Al Green, that was kind of, I mean, he has a good voice. But
yeah, well, he already won the office by that point, though.
True.
He wasn't campaigning, Laura.
That's true.
This is when they're still deciding.
Yeah,
but the
no,
most vexing election of the night, Laura, came out of Pennsylvania. From the state that brought you John Fetterman, you know something's wrong when a man who's been dead for a month is elected state representative. That's right. Democrat Tony DeLuca died last month. He was reelected last night. You can't make this up. But I guess after Fetterman, Laura, everything is on the table.
Okay, that is terrifying. Now, Ray, why do you think the red wave failed to materialize?
Laura, what did I say? And I know I got some nasty emails and tweets about it over the last few months. I said over and over, Let's Go Brandon is not a governing agenda. You need a clear, actionable series of policies that you can defend and advance. Give the voters something to aspire to. The GOP really didn't do that. And I know they have that commitment to America. But, Laura, I'll just read two quick of the goals. Economy that's strong, a future built on freedom. Those are not policy action items. Those are just hopes. It's not enough there's not enough meat there on the bone. And Laura, when you peel back the polling data, it was young voters that gave the Democrats their advantage. Of all the age groups, it was Gen Z who delivered for the Democrats. This group, who mostly live, and I'm not making this up, they mostly live with their parents. They voted 63% of them for Democrats. That's plus 28 points for the Democratic Party, and may have blunted the red wave that came from other groups.
Well, I think a lot of the younger people, you know, the lockdown maybe wasn't so bad, right? For them, they got to order Uber Eats and catch up on the Netflix and get their checks.
Laura, again,
the
Democrats were also very deliberate in their pitch to young people. They offered them drugs, recreational drugs,
pot,
abortion, paid off student loans. Yeah, so there were, again, actionable policies that they were promising to advance, and climate change. And the GOP did not get in the mud and wrestle over any of these issues trying to win those young people over. That was a mistake. Despite the setback of losing at least one house of Congress, Biden was back at being the old Biden at his press conference tonight, Laura.
I've been given a list of 10 people that I'm supposed to call on, and you're all supposed to ask me one question, whether or not, what would happen if, in fact, after I think the context is that whether or not they're pulling back from Fallujah and from the Kherson, the city of Kherson. Biden's being Biden's being extremist.
Oh, Laura.
Well,
Clarity
Fallujah
should be the mandate, I think, coming out of these midterms.
Well, this is what I'm saying, that MSNBC gal was like, well, Herschel Walker can't string two sentences together. Has she listened to Biden? I mean, Fetterman? Come on. Herschel Walker, come on.
Remarkable.
He's Socrates compared to the other two. I mean, give me a break. I like Herschel.
It is remarkable, Laura.
All right, Ray, where are you going off to your book tour next? The book tour that never ends.
Well, I'm in Birmingham, Alabama on Tuesday, New Orleans on Saturday. Go to RaymondArroyo.com. The Wise Men Who Found Christmas tour continues.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.